أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم اللعين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear respected brothers and sisters, welcome back for another episode of Distortion within Sunni Books. On this episode, we'll be comparing once again the infamous Sahih Bukhari with Tafsir al-Tabari and Musnad Abi Dawud al-Tayalisi. First hadith we're going to be presenting is from Sahih Bukhari, Volume 7, page 296, hadith number 5616. Narrated from Adam, from Shu'bah, from Abdul Malik bin Maysara, from An-Nazzal bin Sabra, that he saw Ali offer the Zuhr prayer, and then sat down in the wide courtyard of Kufa in order to deal with the affairs of the people till the Asr prayer became due. Then water was brought to him and he drank of it, washed his face, hand, head and feet. Then he stood up and drank the remaining water while he was standing and said, "Some people dislike to drink water while standing, though the Prophet did as I have just done." If you realize, brothers and sisters, the first fallacy that has been committed is the word dhakara has not been mentioned in the English translation. Instead, what they have done, they have said washed his face, hands and feet. But when you add dhakara ra'suhu wa rijlay, which means he mentioned his hand and feet, while in the English it says, as we said before, he washed his hand and feet. That's the first distortion within the English translation. Now for the second part, let's compare the hadith with how it is mentioned from Abu Dawud al-Tayalisi and Tafsir al-Tabari. First of all, Abu Dawud al-Tayalisi, Volume 1, page 125, hadith number 141. Narrated to us from Abu Dawud saying, narrated to us from Shu'bah saying, narrated to me, Abdul Malik ibn Maysara saying, I heard An-Nazzal bin Sabra saying, Ali alayhi salam prayed the afternoon prayer at the mosque. He sat down fulfilling people's needs until Asr prayer. He then was given a jug of water, so he used a handful of water and then washed his face, his hand. Then he wiped his head and his feet. He then drank what was left of the water while standing up. He then said, people dislike drinking water while they are standing. And I saw the Prophet of Allah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam do what I did, and then said, this is the wudu of the one who has not committed hadath, which means broken his wudu. The second hadith now, from Tafsir al-Tabari, Volume 10, page 13, hadith number 11,326, narrated from Ibn al-Muthanna, from Wahab ibn Jurair, from Shu'bah, from Abdul Malik bin Maysara, from An-Nazzal said, I saw Ali alayhi salam praying the afternoon prayer. He then sat down with people at the courtyard. He then was given a jug of water, so he used a handful of water and then washed his face and his hand. He then wiped his head and his feet. As you can see, brothers and sisters, two fallacies has been committed. Number one, the incorrect English translation of Sahih Bukhari, where they have not used the word dhakara. And the second fallacy, where Bukhari has swapped the word masaha with the word dhakara. Now let's make the Quran as our final judge. Surah Al-Ma'idah, verse 6, O you who have believed, when you rise to perform prayer, wash your faces and your forearms to the elbow, and wipe over your heads and wipe your feet to the ankles. This is the true wudu of Al Muhammad, the washing of hands and faces and the wiping of head and foot. ألا لعنة الله على الكاذبين وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهل بيت الطيبين الطاهرين ولعنة